Hola, we are at Beesweet. Can you explain a bit what is Beesweet?
Well, yes, Beesweet, it's a company that sells honey, but we are more than honey because we have a range of 6 flavors and we prepare all with aromatic plants, so it's in an organic way. We use aromatic plants to create a different dynamic in the honey. For example, we have the #1 citrus. We don't use the lemon to create the flavor, but we use an aromatic plant to give this new aroma to the honey, and so on for the rest of the products, the spicy, chocolate, cinnamon, also the mints and the salty one.
Wow,
yes.
Salty one. And you also have not only honey, but you have also bee wraps.
Yes, the bee wraps, it's a partnership that borns with a company that have the same certification as Beesweet. It's a B Corp certification, and the reason is that we both believe that we can do something about the world and in this situation about our community. So this is reusable wrap to use in spite of the plastics in kitchen, and it's reusable. It's made
with honey,
with bee wrap, bee wax, jojoba oil, organic cotton, and also resin of tree.
I see.
And you can keep wrap your bread, fruit, vegetables, also your lunch. What you didn't eat from your lunch, you can keep it and wrap it like this and keep in the fridge. And it's a more natural and sustainable way to wrap the products. Yes, the food.
Cool, cool. And another thing that Beesweet does is go to the school and have like an educational program, is it?
Yes, it's our environment mission. Mm-hmm. And what we do is we go to the schools and try to teach, it's not teach, but to explain to the children the reason why the bees must be protected and why they are disappearing right now, and little things that we can do for our own at home to help the bees. Yes. For example, we can, mainly during the summertime, that is when they work a lot, we can, of course, plant plants that bees like it, like jasmine, like lavender, I don't know, limonette, I don't know to say in English, but a lot of them, and the aromatic ones, you have a lot of plants that you can plant in your, not only in the garden, but also in your balcony and in your window, in little, you see, little, yes.
Like create some spaces for bees.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. And they will have food, of course, because they need the flowers to collect the nectar to produce the honey. Other thing that you can do is introduce some little plants when you can put water, fresh water. Mm-hmm. If there's a lot of, if it's too big, you can put some stones for help them to not drop. Yes, and they can drink water because they need to drink water. Okay, so it's very important also to have fresh water. Of course, create the awareness that bees only pinch when they feel frightened, because when they do that, they die. So they only do that to protect themselves. So we must be quiet when we see a bee, we must be quiet, and they will understand that it's a person because they are very intelligent, and they go away. So it's important to respect and to observe, because it's also very nice to understand the way they work, because they live like in a community, and it's a social life inside the hive. So observe the bees. It's also a very important thing that we must teach to our children, and maybe it's like a reflection of what we could be in our lives.
I see. And
More
they're
things.
also very important for the ecosystem.
Yes.
So that's the reason why people should protect them and be aware.
Yes. So I can tell you some curiosities. For example, one, this is very important. We eat 75% of all the food that are pollinized by bees. So as you see, if they disappear, we will be in big trouble. Because the pollination made by bees, not only the honey bees, but all the bees, are one of the reasons that we are here in this world.
Wow.
Yes,
wow.
75% of all we eat, so it's a lot.
I didn't know that. Yeah, it's super a lot. It's almost everything.
It's almost everything. There's some food, like for example the nuts, like almonds or
yeah, all kind of nuts.
Yes, I think it's 95%. It really needs a pollination job, because if not, it will not.
I love almonds.
Yes.
Cool you mentioned. Okay,
Yes.
so thank you so much.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thanks.
It's a pleasure.